President Trump just went after Thomas Massie. If you're not deeply involved in politics, let me break down real quick what's happening. Congress has to pass a budget bill every single year. They can never agree on it, and so we always get down to the deadline where if they don't pass something, the government shuts down. And of course, it's that week again where we either need to pass something or we get shut down. And remember, of course, Republicans all ran on that we need to cut spending. But what's being proposed right now is a continuing resolution that just continues the high spending we've been at. Yesterday, Senator Rand Paul posted this. Despite DOGE's findings of loony left-wing U.S. aid programs, the Republican spending bill continues to fund the very foreign aid Elon Musk proposes to cut. I've been saying this from the beginning. DOGE is a distraction. They can only make recommendations. They cannot actually cut anything. That is the job of Congress. If you don't believe me, the Biden administration was sued because they were not building the southern border wall, even though Congress allocated money to do so. So Texas took the Biden administration to court, and the court said, yeah, the Biden administration needs to build the border wall because Congress allocated that money to do so. The bill continues spending at the inflated pandemic levels and will add $2 trillion to the debt this year. And remember, guys, we're kind of broke. We have $36 trillion in debt so far. He said, count me as a hell no, and Thomas Massie reshared this post and said, me too. So Trump posted that Congressman Thomas Massie of beautiful Kentucky is an automatic no vote on just about everything, despite the fact that he has always voted for continuing resolutions in the past, which that's debatable. He should be primary. And very quickly, very large Republican voices came out in support of Massie. Nick Sorter said, even as one of President Trump's most loyal supporters, I disagree with this. Representative Thomas Massie was the only member of Congress who stood up to the COVID boondoggle when the world went freaking mad. Matt Walsh said, Thomas Massie is a great American and by far and away one of our best congressmen. And Tim Pool said, Rep. Massie is one of the few members of Congress with honor and integrity. Trump is wrong on this one, but I understand we are racing the clock and Trump needs to get shit done as fast as possible. And I posted this. Going after Thomas Massie was the worst move Trump could make. I voted for Trump 3 times. I gave him every opportunity and went into this term with hope he would really change. I had hope he would be transparent, want to balance the budget, and put America first. Instead, he is hiding information, advocating for an increase in spending, and putting Israel and BlackRock first. And I ended it with, I stand with Thomas Massie. But I do just want to say, you don't have to pick sides. A lot of people are. I'm definitely Team Massie. But you don't have to be Trump or Massie, or you can actually still just like both of them or hate both of them. It's a free country, guys. To give equal coverage, let me tell you what the opposing views are saying. People like this are saying we elected Trump to get a job done. All that Massie accomplishes is constant obstruction of Trump's agenda. Whatever game he's playing, it's against the majority of the people who re-elected the president. Massie can't be trusted. I thought Trump's agenda was to cut spending, and that's exactly what Massie is advocating for. The other argument that I'm seeing a lot of Team Trump say is, well, what has Thomas Massie passed? Like, what has he said yes to? It's not what he said yes to, it's what he said no to that's important. He has accepted zero money from AIPAC. Let that sink in. And like I've said, he said no to an increase in spending. Listen, at the end of the day, you don't have to be Team Trump or Team Massie. You can like both of them. You can hate both of them. It doesn't matter. This is the beauty of our country. We can have free speech and we can disagree with each other. And no, you're not a traitor to your own party if you disagree with Trump. And you're not a plant, nothing like that. In fact, Charlie Kirk, the biggest MAGA voice out there probably, other than Trump, said this to Gavin Newsom.
Forget literally any Democrats you admire out there right now. I mean, even beyond just the podcast thing, that you look and say, Jesus, there's hope. Gotta stop saying that. Forgive me. There's hope. We can edit that out.
No, I don't care. You can keep it in. I used to have respect for Bernie on his anti-war stance, and now he's a complete neocon.
I was going to ask you about Bernie.
He's a complete neocon now, so he's not there. Democrats I respect.
Were you a
Bobby Kennedy I respect. Tulsi Gabbard.
Why are you laughing? Why are you smiling?
Because like they're on our
that's
team now because
interesting.
you guys kicked out like your best
my God.
people.
Our
It's like the
best
people that were into. This is a great point though, Governor.
It is.
Is that
It's-
Bobby Kennedy was a heterodox opinion on a thing that a lot of people were concerned about. Get him out. He's an anti-vaxxer.
Yeah.
Tulsi Gabbard, who is an anti-war. Get her out. She's a Russian agent.
Yeah.
Do you guys see how you have an unhealthy purification process
Yeah.
where eventually you're left with just a 31% approval rating?
Charlie Kirk said that numerous times to Governor Newsom, that his party needs to learn how to disagree with each other. And Trump threatening to primary Thomas Massie for disagreeing with increasing spending is not a good look. But as always, let me know your thoughts about this. Are you picking sides? Are you staying out of it? Do you want to see spending increase or remain the same? Let me know your thoughts and make sure you're following me for more.